The views and opinions of this broadcast do not reflect the views and opinions of Radio Global, Who Knew Productions, JSA Media, and its affiliates. Enjoy the show.
Welcome to Night Talk with your host, JOEROXX. New York makes some noise! Welcome to Night Talk with your host, JOEROXX.
That was a really good entry. Thank you, Jimmy, for that. Welcome to Night Talk, everybody, and here's Goodnight Hollywood. Let me see. Tonight, first off, there's a lot of things going on in the news and things, and we'll get to that shortly. But I want to thank Louis from HotSauceVault.com, www.hotsaucevault.com for sponsoring Night Talk with Night Talk, as well as Joyce's, 132 Ferry Street in Everett, Massachusetts. And I want to give a shout out to my new friends from H-Town. Shout out to the girls from H-Town. And that's all I want to say about that. We had a good time. We had a good discussion today, and hopefully they'll be getting back to me soon. Tonight we have on Iya's special guest tonight. He's a up and come. Well, I believe he's a designer. He's a designer, and his name is Sampson Hill, and he's a fashion designer for Sampson and Delilah. So you'll be hearing more about that on Iya's segment, and you can check him out on his site. We'll be posting that shortly. Also, tonight we're having on a little later. Mariana Clark will be coming in, and she's, as you can see from the sign in back of me, Waxing the City. She's from Waxing the City, and she'll talk about different things about how to, for men, to how to, to keep your balls cool and from sweating and stuff like that. So Jimmy, you might want to pay attention to that. You and the coach.
Women don't like looking at a Sasquatch.
No.
Tame the Jungle, is that what you're talking about?
Well, we're going to ask her questions. I mean, she does women. She doesn't. She's the owner. And so she, any questions that we might have, she can answer those, on that. I think Coach might want to maybe pay her a visit, or the company a visit. And that's Waxing the City. And they're in Boston. And so we'll talk about that a little later. What? Okay, try this now. Also, tonight. Okay. Tonight, with us tonight is Kimberly Murray, as well as Jimmy from Paw Talk, and he's on before me or after me. I really don't know. What are you on, Jimmy?
He's on heroin.
Paw Talk. Yeah. And also Matt Hazley from Straight Talk, and he's on it Mondays and Friday nights. Coach is here tonight, late as usual. Late.
Right on time.
No, you're late as usual. And here's Libby. Yeah.
Don't even go there, okay? Don't even go there.
All right. Okay, I'm just kidding.
The hood's gone.
But anyway, the Republican convention is going on tonight, and I really don't know who this is calling, but I'm sure I'll find out in a minute. Just for laughs, see who it is. Probably a bill collector. Hello?
Straight Talk. You have a caller. To accept the call, press 1. For more options.
Hello? Caller?
Hello?
Yes.
You're on the air?
Hello?
Yes, who's calling, please? You're on the air?
Yes. Oh, I didn't know I was on the air.
Who's calling, please?
This is Jim Mueller.
Okay, I don't.
What does that tell us?
It doesn't tell us anything. Thank you for calling. I don't know what that is.
Got a question? Or?
Anyway, what was I saying? What was I saying? We were watching the Republican. Republican convention, and it's been going good until Ted Cruz. And I didn't have a chance to watch it last night. But Ted Cruz was on, and I know that Kimberly's a supporter of Ted Cruz. But I believe that he I really don't know that much about politics.
He hung himself.
Well, I don't know about politics, right? I really, I follow it kind of loosely like everybody else. But I think he hung himself last night. Kimberly.
He hung himself, yes.
I disagree.
Why did he do that, though?
He tried to disassociate himself from Trump and get ready for the 2020 presidential race.
Trump and Hillary Clinton are both the two running candidates. You got to vote for one of them. And if you don't vote for Trump, then that's a vote for Hillary. And then that's a vote for the libtard, or the retardation, if you want to know. Because, serious. We're going to take away our guns. They're going to import 1 million Muslims. It's going to be crazy. So
600,000 a year for the next 5 years.
She promised 1 million the day she came into office. She's going to continue to support Obamacare, which is obviously a failure.
Fundamentally, wants us to have a fight in the U.S. She wants a civil war and bring it over the Muslims. It's one way of doing that.
I'll agree with that.
What?
Does.
And here's my thing. We need somebody to
shambles now.
I don't think so.
Oh, yeah.
Well, if they don't want Trump, who do they want? Because the only other candidate then is Hillary. So, they need to pull up their big girl panties and just, suck it up and vote for Trump. They can't. I keep asking, well, why don't you like Trump? And they give me some lame excuse that doesn't make any sense. He has a lot of money. Okay, well, I guess that's the reason why not to like him. Who are those dogs barking?
I'm sorry, Kimberly. I have 5 dogs. There's nothing I can do.
Oh my! You're the dog lady.
I have 5 dogs, and they're on edge. You know what I mean? They're on edge.
Everybody's on edge, right?
Yeah.
Everyone's on edge. If you guys can't see the violence that's going on in America, the cop killings, all the Muslims, the terrorists. It's crazy, Joe. You can't say that, everything's fine in America.
Why isn't Black Lives Matter on the terrorist watch list?
They should be. They should. For you to sit there and say, everything's fine.
Instead of going to the DNC.
Joe, you're the one who said it. You said everything in America is fine. I want to know how this is fine compared to 10 years ago. Before Obama, 8 years ago, before Obama came in, we didn't have the problems that we're facing now. We didn't have this racial.
Yeah, that's true. But to be honest with you, yeah, you're right. I agree 100% with you all the time. But the fact of the matter is, I think the news media or the media is scaring everybody. I think they're scaring everybody.
Well, the terrorist attack in Paris, I don't think that scared anybody.
I'm not talking about that, though. I'm talking about other things. You know what I mean? Why am I getting a echo? Jimmy. Or Matt.
Kimberly's mic stuck open.
That's why. All right. Well, the fact, I agree with Kimberly because she knows all her stuff. She does a lot of research, right, and stuff like that. So she knows what she's talking about. But I don't believe it. I believe it's bad, but I don't believe it's real bad like everybody seems to think it's bad. Because, a lot of people that are supposed to be protesting these protests and things, and we'll see, we'll find out tonight, I'm sure. They don't go really to protest. They just go there for the action, right, to see everything.
Well, some of the protesters are paid to go there. I'm 100% against that.
What was that? I'm sorry.
Some of the protesters that go there, they are paid to go there. That's wrong.
To get the... I'm getting an echo.
Yeah, we're still getting an echo, Kimberly.
Yeah, they were Kimberly got to go push to talk, but they were
okay, let me go do that.
They were answering Craigslist ads to get paid to go protest.
Sure, but who pays them?
Soros. George Soros.
I don't even know who that is.
Well, he's a bigwig. He's the big rich guy for the.
This is the guy. It was from Germany, giving up the Jews. Okay, now he's a billionaire.
the Republicans are afraid of, if they elect Trump or back Trump, that the Republican Party, the way they know it, is not going to be the same. They think if Hillary gets elected, then they'll be able to retain the Republican Party they wanted. But I tell you what, the Republican Party's evolved with Trump, and they need to back him. Otherwise, they're going to be out. I mean, look at how many bikers
Ryan turned right around.
Yeah. You look how many bikers went to back Trump to protect against all these protesters and everything.
Mm-hmm.
And
they're in the middle of the police crowd.
There were more cameramen than there were protesters. So
I'm just against them paying people to go there to protest. I mean, that guy, he should be hung out to dry. He should be charged with inciting riots and violence.
They did the right thing. They kept them 4 blocks away. They wouldn't let him get any closer.
Does he live in the States?
Yeah, George Soros? Oh, yeah.
He does?
Oh, yeah.
I don't know who he is either.
I don't know who he is either. I mean, I don't.
His money ought to be seized. All his assets and everything for inciting riots.
Exactly. Just like they do drug people. His assets should be seized, and he should be locked up.
Absolutely.
I have no problem with paying people to protest. If they want to protest,
is she American?
She's fucking hot.
Peacefully, but once they get violence, that's gone.
No, she doesn't talk English.
She typed. I understand everything she said.
Oh, come on.
Because Ivanka's on right now.
Hey, Melania speaks 5 languages, and you're bitching about that.
Yeah, English is her 5th language. She does.
Right, and she's wicked hot.
That's all you care about.
No, not really. I'm just saying she's hot.
Intelligent too.
Yeah, she's hot. She seems nice. Right? I mean, you're just a hater.
She looks great for her age.
Yeah, I think
she has a lot of class too.
She does have a lot of class. You're right.
She does. And why are people so jealous of her? I don't get it.
I don't either.
She's a lovely
lady.
Look
at Michelle. What a fucking waste.
Okay, who do you want to be your next first lady? Her? Or
Bill Clinton.
He looks like he's on AIDS or something.
He is. He's dying of AIDS or something. Or he's on the crack pipe.
He really looks bad.
He looks horrible. I mean, he is aged. He looks like the Crypt Keeper now. I mean, he could be Bernie Sanders' brother.
Kimberly, move your headset away from the mic.
There you go.
There we go. That's better.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is really. I don't know what it is.
Well, he's getting old, man. I mean,
my God, what happened?
With the exception of me and the coach, right, Coach?
Put some makeup on
that
guy.
Hey, Matt, that's him with makeup.
We're hanging in there tough, man.
You keep echoing, Kimberly.
I'm on push to talk. I double checked it.
Well, we're still getting an echo. Oh, we didn't get it that time.
No, we didn't get that.
Kimberly.
No,
it's only when she's keyed up.
Oh, when she keyed up. Okay.
Well, she's only pushed to talk.
Is that an echo?
No echo now. But these are all things that people ask. Well, how come you have so many audio problems? And I say to them, Say it
again.
This is the way.
Well, Kimberly must be holding down the button.
Yeah, she gets excited. Kimberly's very excited. She gets nervous. She's, there's at
shy.
least one person watching us and listening
bulldog.
to us, right? I mean, she's like excited, right? I can't blame her, right? It's an exciting thing. But I don't know. Yeah, I agree with you guys. I mean, I don't think that. I think people are jealous of all people are jealous of all different things, right? I mean, I'm jealous of you. You got a pool, right?
Yeah,
I'm a pool too. Why are you jealous of that?
Yeah, but you live on a golf course. I'm wicked jealous of you, right?
Joe.
But
George Soros. He's a Hungarian-American businessman, and he was born in Budapest, Hungary. He's worth $24.9 billion.
Wow. I don't know.
Yeah, he's a very, very wealthy man. But, we should do what we do with the drug people. We should go in for him inciting violence and riots.
Bill Gates is worth more than he is.
Yeah.
He's worth a lot.
And Bill Gates, the last I heard, and that was decades ago, he was worth $40 billion.
But Soros is the one that's in politics and everything, and he's worth...
he's trying to change the world.
He's also 85 years old.
Can't wait till he fucking croaks.
Me too.
Well, I don't know. That's not nice to say about people.
Yeah, I know. My go-to was liberal. Hey, you know something? I bet you his kids are Republican.
What do you think about
are.
speaking about kids? What do you think about Kimberly? What do you think about Trump's kids? They seem very nice.
Oh, I think they're very down to earth people. I believe that he's raised them well. They're not self entitled. They don't act like spoiled brats like most people who have a lot of money. They don't feel that they're entitled, and they're all hardworking.
They
and
know
they
how
also have,
to drive tractors, bulldozers, backhoes. They know how to use a jackhammer. They've been on the sites. They actually work on them.
Yeah, they have a lot of common sense, and they're book smart. And I mean, they've all earned their own way if you look at it.
You're not seeing them on TMZ too.
And you're not seeing them, in the what's that one channel where they come in? Oh, Intervention. They don't have drug problems or drinking problems or any of that stuff.
Yeah, they seem like very nice kids. I think he did a good job on his kids.
He didn't enable
Well, they
them.
got him to motivate him. So I guess just the motivation alone, you don't need drugs and alcohol.
We have to fix the echo, Jimmy. We got to fix
Who's
the
it
echo.
going through?
It's Kimberly.
It's still Kimberly?
Yeah. Every time she keys up, somebody else talking.
What? Yeah. They're all,
I'm trying not to hold it. I'm sorry. I'll hold back.
she gets excited,
Oh, God.
Yeah. She gets
I can stick up for
she
it.
likes she wants to. She
It's the blame. If I'm doing it, I'm
Donald
doing
Trump's on.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. I just wish all this stuff was over. Don't you?
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Yes, I was
Months
the
ago.
president already.
Yeah.
months ago.
I wish it was all over.
Yesterday was 6 months from the day that
Yeah.
Obama's out.
Hey, I hate waking up and Obama's president every day.
I know you do.
Hey,
This
Speaking
will
of
be
that,
in
you
6
got
months
voted
will be
in
the
twice.
second day of Trump's presidency.
Why? I don't know. I don't know. Wish I
you
wish I
voted
had the
him
answer.
in. You
Wish I had
voted.
the answer.
You do. You voted him in. Yes, you're sneaky like that. You just voted
I
him
did
in.
not vote for Obama the first time and definitely not the second.
Speaking about Obama, you dropped a hedge clipper on your foot, and Kimberly, what happened with that?
Oh, I was doing a good deed. I was donating a box to AMVET, and thank God it wasn't plugged in. So there's a light at the end of the tunnel.
Yeah, man.
She dropped a hedge clipper on her foot.
Yeah, three chunks out of three of my toes. And then yesterday, a freak out. I go hopping at the gym. My daughter
She had
was
no
at the
shoes
gym.
on?
She had no shoes on.
No,
What the hell
I'm
you
not
doing
going to
with a
get a
head
box.
shimmer?
Huh?
I went in the garage to get a box and it fell on my foot.
Oh, you weren't using it.
No, it fell. It
Just fell off the
Yeah,
shelf.
it fell off the
I
shelf.
said that it wasn't plugged in. Thank God it would cut off my toes.
Yeah.
And then last night at the gym, my daughter, we went into the bathroom, washed her hands, and there's 3 sinks, and the middle sink fell, cut her open. She had to have 5 stitches.
Get out of here.
No,
Yeah,
I'm like,
she goes through a lot of stuff, man.
Wow.
It's amazing. I mean, she's.
You know that movie Final Destination? That's
Yeah,
my life every day.
How old's your daughter?
She's 11.
Yeah, she's a kid.
Was she a trooper?
Oh,
Yeah,
she was such a trooper that normally they give you a shot for the pain, and she told the doctor, nope, I don't want any shot. Him and the nurse were shocked. He stitched her up with no shot to stop the pain.
Wow.
Yeah, she's like the mother and father. Tough as
Yeah,
nails.
wow.
Tough as nails,
I would have been crying for a shot.
Yeah.
He
You know
just
what
did a
she said?
bullet between the teeth and did a
No.
little shot.
Yeah,
of
there
whiskey.
you go.
Yeah, exactly.
Get my
The only thing
leather
she was
belt.
worried about, she goes, I don't want to look like Chucky.
Right, I hear.
Oh.
Yeah, yeah.
Where'd she get the stitches?
Thank God it missed a tendon in her hand. She got right where her thumb is. There's pictures on my Facebook if you go look. It's pretty gruesome.
Yeah,
That's what I want to do.
Coach doesn't have Facebook. He still has a dial phone, right?
Yeah, that's
Oh my.
Oh, yeah, in the house?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's an antique, man.
Speaking about a dial
Coach
phone,
got
where's
a rotary
Jackie?
flip phone.
What about Jackie? Is Jackie there? What happened? It was like a one-shot deal.
Oh, no, actually, she was going to come tonight, but they're up at the beach, so.
So her priorities are not where
Not
they're
there,
supposed to be.
no.
Yeah, she's not there.
Not there. Unless something like the butt.
Hey, if anyone could have a million
Priorities
when it would be me.
Priorities aren't there.
What was that, Kimberly?
If anyone could have a million when it pieces, the crap I've been through, it would be me.
Mm-hmm. For sure. For sure.
Because yesterday was my stepmother's health, so she's gone over. Monday we start the jury trial.
Yeah, you have no idea what Kimberly has been through in the past so many months since I've known her.
You know?
Oh, yeah, I'm serious, man. It's fucking
Jody's
unbelievable. I
therapy
can't.
for
You know, I
removing
don't
my face
really.
card.
I don't know.
I have to find therapy, my friend.
Yeah.
Every
Oh,
time
sorry
I
to
see
hear
it
that.
posted about something else going on Facebook, I'm like, holy crap.
Yeah.
I told you, it's like Final Destination every day I wake up. You know? Wonder if I'm going to live through the day.
Oh, sorry to hear that.
No, she's all right.
She okay?
Yeah,
All
she's
right.
all right. Sure. Yeah, she's all right.
The daughter's okay.
Yeah, Cindy Hobbs
Yeah.
will might come in later on.
Like she always does.
Oh, speaking about that, we're going to be doing the Southern California CIFF. Well, actually, Ia will be doing the CIFF, Southern California CIFF interviews of all the people, the celebrities in that series, in that festival. And she's going to be set up in a studio in Studio City, California, and she'll be actually doing them beginning next week. So Night Talk will be expanding to 2 hours. Ia will have a second hour, a whole hour, because she's been invited to talk to all the celebrities from 6 different countries. So that's pretty cool. I mean, that's the big deal. That's a big deal. You know, big deal.
Very big.
You know, well, I'm looking forward to hearing her and stuff like that. And also, I did get a notice from I think, you know, I hate when I forget shit, but you guys got to know that this is all raw reality. I mean, this is like, you know,
Shooting from the hip.
yeah, we're all shooting from the hip here. We really don't pay much attention to what's going on. But the cast was on the show a few weeks ago. Well, actually, about a month or two ago, and it was Who's Jenna. And if you check the Night Talk feed, and you got to check out this blog, A Lady in Red, who writes, and that's Laura Madsen. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Check out that. It's a great blog, and she's promoting Who's Jenna. So if you get a chance to, you know, I like to support people that come on the show.
Oh, sure.
You know, to keep, you know, that's just the way I am. You know, also Amy, you know, Amy Shafalo, who does Wine Talk for Night Talk, also does Rock and Thrash Talk, who's on at 11 o'clock, doesn't really know when Night Talk is, which is confusing to me, but what do I know? You know, they're girls, they're, you know, and plus Amy's from the West Coast, so, you know, that's
couple minutes off.
Yeah, I would say so. But anyway, getting back to you know, the thing we're talking about. I mean, I've been, you know, after a couple of glasses of wine, here we go, right? Waxing the City. So Waxing the City, I seen Christopher Walken, who's one of my favorite people as an actor, one of my favorite, and I have a lot of them. There's Christopher Walken right there.
Oh yeah,
yeah. And so that caught my attention, and you know, so I went in there, and you know, I asked a few questions and stuff. You know, I asked a few questions and things, and I didn't know I was talking to the owner. You know, and she was, you know, she talked to me about getting a wax. So I got a modified Brazilian wax.
You get the Brazilian blowout? Is that what you
No,
got?
I didn't get a Brazilian blowout. I got a Brazilian wax. Did you ever get that?
What about your butt cheeks? Do they do that too?
Everything.
A little
Wow.
duct tape action?
I'm like a newborn.
Did you get the
Everything. Everything.
Hey, did you scream like
You know, it's like being in a hospital. I mean, you know, it's really, they did a great job. I mean, you know, and I recommend that. I highly recommend that for all men, gay and straight men. You know,
all the above.
Right?
I go both ways.
Well, I believe that. You know, I mean, hey, you know, I mean, whatever. That's some people. There's in 2016. There's no reason to, you know. And I'm going to ask her about that. Is there any reason to? And she knows that because she's a licensed esthetician, I believe. Is there any reason for to have hair? Is it? I mean, do you know of any reason?
I don't know. What I know of, I don't know.
Jimmy? What? Jimmy's probably firing up a
Give himself a whack on a candle.
Yeah.
What do you want?
Matt, what about you?
What do you need, Joe? What do you need?
Well, I mean, you know, what do you think about?
I'm listening to you.
I know you are, but what do you think about getting waxed?
Wax the city with the coach?
No.
No,
not whacking anybody. Just get. I mean, what do you? I mean, what's your feeling on that?
What, waxing my asshole?
No.
Yeah,
Don't say that stuff on the air.
And wax what?
Right, all the above.
Your back, your chest, everything.
I don't need my back waxed.
Not your back. I mean, I'm talking about everything. It's called.
I don't have a hairy asshole, so no. I don't. I got some hairy nuts, but I wouldn't want them waxed.
We just got a visual.
What? Yeah, but you can't.
Wax on, wax off.
No, you can't really talk like that, though. You know what I'm saying? This is like serious shit.
Well, where do you get it waxed?
Well, I'm just, I'm asking you. I mean, would you consider that?
None. No,
Why?
I wouldn't.
Why?
Come on, you could do it live.
I've shaved, electric shaved, blade shaved.
Jimmy, you could get it live on air.
You could, yeah, we will. Actually, we'll shoot you live on air, getting waxed.
That I don't mind.
Huh? What?
Happy ending?
No happy ending. It's a professional place. It's
yeah, all right.
They're going to use duct tape, Jimmy.
They use duct tape?
No, when she comes on, if she comes on after they listen to us, she will explain the different things,
different techniques and stuff.
Yeah, and they have this special powder that they put on your balls, and you don't sweat. And it's gluten-free, so that would be good for living.
Oh,
yeah. Yeah, but I'm sure it must leave crust.
No, it doesn't leave crust. You can ask the woman. It doesn't leave crust. It's tapioca.
Anyways, it's time for commercial.
All right, we'll be right back after that, and ponder that thought. Tapioca rubbing on your balls.
Tap.
Did you taste it, Joe?
Well, it's what?
Did you taste it?
No, I didn't taste it. That's what it says on the package. It's tapioca.
Sign out.
All right. We'll be right back after these messages in a couple of seconds. Ustream.
Hey Dan, how's the day going so far?
My day couldn't be better. You pull up less than 3 minutes after I open my Lyft app, and how do you greet me? With a kind hello? Just delightful.
Great. Care for a cookie?
A cookie? A chocolate chip cookie? You know, I'd love one.
Sure.
Hey, let me ask you something. How did you know I love this song?
I mean, come on, it's the Cold War, kids. Everybody loves them.
Whoa! Who taught this guy how to merge? That was a fantastic merge!
Couldn't agree more.
That's it? That's all this costs? What's this thing running on? Smiles and high fives? You son of Mike, I love you!
Thanks. Have a great day.
Lyft. Driving you happy. Just download and go.
Savino Wine Preservation System is wine preservation glassware. Savino is an easy-to-use wine preservation system that allows you to enjoy your favorite wines anytime without waiting for an occasion. Open any bottle with confidence, knowing that you can enjoy the full original flavor of Tuesday's wine on Saturday. For more information, visit us at www.savinowine.com. Today's wine, tomorrow.
Underwear, yes.
Clean underwear.
Yeah.
Welcome back to Night Talk with JOEROXX.
Thank you, Jimmy, for that. I appreciate that. And I want to say, thank you very much. I want to say one thing about thank you so much to Kimberly, Matt, and Jimmy last week for taking over for me.
You're welcome.
I appreciate that very much. I couldn't get into it, and I know that you guys are more serious than I am. I'm just a happy-go-lucky guy.
Well, I think it was the children.
You listen to Jimmy and I get in an argument?
All those children dying, it hurts my heart so much because they're so innocent. And I know it still bothers me today.
I couldn't do it.
I know.
But thank you for that. I really appreciate that for sure. 100%.
Yeah.
Hey, Kimberly, did you see the buttons they're selling at the RNC?
No, I didn't see that.
One of them was it says the Hillary KFC. It says 2 small breasts, 2 fat thighs, and a left wing.
Yeah, I've seen that post.
Anyway, getting back to what we was talking about, waxing the city.
Oh, yeah.
You still didn't answer my question, Jimmy.
He said he'd do it.
What's that?
You heard everything waxed out?
Yeah, I said I would.
Everything.
What's everything?
Everything. Just what I just told you.
Start naming anatomy.
Neck down.
Everything you have.
Eyebrows, unibrow.
No. I mean,
I don't mind the hair on my belly and my chest. In the middle, it gets too thick. But other than that, it seems to be fine for me.
Yeah.
It ain't like it's fucking hairy and 4 inches long. You know what I mean?
He doesn't have a rug like some men.
It's like a piece.
I'm gonna call Mariana right now. It's Mariana Clark.
And if I do a thing like that, won't it come out worse?
You can ask me these questions. I really don't know. I'm not an esthetician.
I suppose if they pull the roots, I don't think it would. It'd come back just like peach fuzz again.
The more you wax, the less hair you get.
Awesome.
Oh, really?
Right.
Yeah.
All right, then, Joe, I don't have a problem with that.
All right, so maybe I think maybe we'll film that, right?
Oh yeah, definitely.
It ain't like I'm
I can't wait to hear the screaming.
Well, let me just get her on the phone and see if she's here. I don't know if she's. I really don't even know if she's going to come
Can they
on
do
right
that
now
with
after
the
listening
face?
to Jimmy.
I don't think so.
Yeah, she's probably saying, "What the fuck?"
If you're right, it shouldn't hurt.
Right, she's going to, it's probably
Hello?
like, "Hi, Mariana."
Hello?
Yes, can you hear me? Mariana, can you hear me? Can you?
I can.
Okay. This is Mariana Clark from Waxing the City.
Hi, Mariana.
Hey, guys.
So you're here with the group, and we were just talking about, waxing and things like that, kidding around and stuff like that. And so I
What is your professional point of view?
Yeah, we have some questions for you, and probably you don't have to answer anything that you don't want. You feel comfortable and stuff like that, and we have no problem with that. So I mean, but she has a beautiful salon, and it's in town, in North Station at it's 108 Beverly Street in Boston,
North Station.
Yeah, in town.
I never heard of Beverly.
It's Beverly Street. It's in North Station. It's not in fucking Beverly. Okay, listen.
I said Beverly, meaning Beverly Street. I never heard of it.
108 Beverly Street in Boston, next to North Station.
Beautiful. Okay, awesome.
I think that's what you said.
Yeah, that's what I said. And so, thank you for taking a few minutes to talk to us. So we're all like really, I don't know, what are we? We want to talk about.
Get to the questions, Joe. What anatomy?
Okay, so so we
Let's talk about it.
Okay, so Jimmy, he is, he's thinking about having that done, right? He wants to know what sections of, and I didn't, I know you and I talked, but and things, and so, but he wants to know what sections can he have done on his body.
He can get waxed basically from your neck down all the way to your toes and everything in between.
Wow, everything.
But you have to
everything.
Everything. No holds barred.
No. Wait a minute. No, you're gonna. No, I mean, wait a minute. Are you talking just like his arms and his chest and stuff
She said everything twice.
No, well, she probably doesn't understand the question.
No, I think she does.
No. Yep, I understand. Right. You can get your entire body waxed.
Right.
As well as obviously brows, your eyebrows, your ears, and inside your nose even.
How can you do the inside?
Yeah, I know. I'll do the nose. I'll do the ears. She can have all the rest of the body.
You know, it's a wax that goes inside your nostril. It hardens, and in one quick swoop, all the hair gets pulled out that you would normally,
pulled out. I don't like the word. I don't like.
Does it hurt though?
Yeah, I don't like the word pulled out. It's gotta hurt.
It does not hurt at all because all the hair is being pulled out simultaneously. It like shocks the nervous system.
Oh, I was gonna say,
so
yeah.
You actually feel no pain.
It knocks you out. You feel no pain. It knocks you out.
It would shock. I've never. I mean, do men actually do that though?
Very many men do. Women do as well.
But women don't have hair in their nose, right?
No, but I mean, some women. I mean, everyone has hair in their nostrils. It's there to, filter all the air going in. So right. Everyone has it.
And the hair's there for a reason.
You just don't want it poking out.
No, exactly. Yeah.
Right. I mean, I mean.
What happened to see?
I'd be afraid I'd piss my pants right now.
No, I mean, and so. Can you actually? I mean, this might be a stupid question to ask, but can you actually wax a beard and stuff like that?
No. The hair on your face, on a man's face, is too thick and coarse that we don't offer it. We don't advise it. It would cause a lot of bleeding, probably, and
I'll
be
skip the
extremely
face.
painful.
Yeah, really. Yeah, because Mike Allen needs his face waxed.
Oh, Jimmy with the beard.
Yeah, Jimmy. Well, Jimmy, yeah. So, and then
mine would be the type because it ain't long enough yet.
Well, maybe. But I mean, is there any like specific length or something like that? I mean, is there any
that your hair should be?
Right.
Yes. So we tell people that your hair should be about the length of a grain of rice, which is usually if someone is shaving on a regular basis, it's about 2 weeks of hair growth post-shaving.
And then what about if it's longer?
If it's long, if it's a little bit longer, it's fine. You definitely don't want your hair super, super long because that can cause a little bit more discomfort. When the hair's too long, it can pull from different sections and be a little bit more uncomfortable. So if hair is too long, we would trim it before waxing.
Oh, okay. So you cut it. You cut it with scissors.
So they shave? Because down below is the long one.
No. Well, I don't know what they do exactly, but do
they want me to shave it or are they shaving it?
No. So I mean, what happens if Jimmy goes there, and we'll use Jimmy because he does. He's pretty okay with everything. So what happens if Jimmy goes there and he wants a full Brazilian, wax? Mm-hmm. And what happens if he gets aroused? I mean, what would you do in a case like that?
So honestly, it does happen. Just because it's a different sensation, you don't really, you're nervous, you're excited, you don't really know what's happening. So it does happen on occasion. The important thing is to,
whack it off,
make it go away.
You can't say that.
She can't hear me.
No, I know she can't hear you, but I hear you, and you sound like a friggin' idiot. Anyway, Jimmy's,
how does she make it go away?
Yeah, how would you make? I know these are stupid questions, but these are all questions that are, in my ear that it's asked to me. What would you do in a case what would you do in a case like that? Not you, but your people.
Yes, no, I understand. Yeah, the serologist. Like I said, it does happen. They're very professional about it. What they try to do is just make conversation with you to distract you and make sure that it goes away.
Yeah, I don't think Jimmy's would go away. I mean, I'm kind of worried about him going in there. You know what I'm saying?
I know how it would go away, but it would take a little bit of extra for that.
Honestly, you're having hair
pulled
out of your testicles, so unless you're really into
that's what we're talking about. That's what we're talking about here.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah, I never thought about it like that. Yeah, that's true. I mean,
that's kind of a extreme way of saying it because honestly, every single person that comes in to our studio and does get male Brazilian waxing they always say that it is not anywhere as bad as they pictured it would be in their head.
But aren't they embarrassed to be like that? You know, have all wax all over them down there? I mean, I don't know. I think, Jimmy, would you be embarrassed, Jimmy?
About what?
About having wax all over, your lower section?
No.
No, really. Wouldn't you be embarrassed?
Do they bleed?
No, I don't think it bleeds.
I'll skip the face.
No, I don't think it bleeds.
No, it's not going to bleed.
No, it doesn't.
I mean, it is common if someone has really
She can
coarse
hear me?
hair, you might get like a tiny little, little red dot on a couple hair follicles, but you're not going to be bleeding by any means.
Right.
All right.
Well, I mean, these are all things.
Is Mike Allen texting you?
No, that's Cindy Hobbs. She's So Cindy Hobbs is she's a stylist.
Ask her if I can smoke pot for the pain.
No, you can't smoke pot for the pain. Is there any preparation that you need? Is there any preparation that you need?
We actually do have a numbing gel that we offer. If you are really, really nervous and
do they
you want
apply
something to take the edge off, it's called it's a PBF gel, and you basically apply it to the area that's going to get waxed 10 to 15 minutes before waxing, and it numbs you up a little bit.
Oh, wow, that's unbelievable. Well, I mean, what do you think about that, Coach?
You can rub it on your gums, Jimmy.
No, it's a
who applies it?
No, they have a numbing gel, Jimmy.
Yeah, but who applies it?
Oh, he wants to know who applies it.
Oh, okay.
Some hot
The
bitch.
numbing gel,
I hope so.
You'd apply the numbing gel yourself.
Well, yeah,
exactly.
He said,
What am I going to
Jimmy
jerk
says he
off with
wants somebody
numbing
to
gel?
apply it,
Right.
like a nurse or something.
Exactly.
It rubs the lotion onto itself.
I'm paying for this thing. I shouldn't have to do nothing.
No, yeah, but you get numb, right?
Well, I don't know about that.
Well, of course you would. You get numb. If you put numbing gel on your junk, you're going to get
Yeah,
numb.
that's what you put on gums there to make them
you
numb.
get-
What do they
you
call
you
that
put
stuff?
It on, you just put it on where there's
Cocaine?
hair.
Oh, with his hair.
And
No,
What
they
about
put it
if
on
it's-
babies
yeah.
that are
What if your
teeth.
hair all over your balls?
No, I mean, but you can't. She's a lady. Talk like that.
I'm asking a
I mean,
question.
really? All right.
I gotta know the
okay.
answer. I gotta know.
So the coach wants to ask you a couple questions. Go ahead, Coach.
I just said,
sure.
and I think Jimmy said, who applies it to around the testicle area and all
Yeah,
that?
you could say balls. She's cool with that. Yeah,
You just said I couldn't.
Well, like that's
Jimmy wants to
scientific.
know how much extra for the happy ending. That's what he's
you
looking
would
for.
get the gel before your appointment.
Okay.
Either come in just a few minutes, come in like 15 minutes beforehand, and you purchase it and go into the restroom and apply it yourself.
Do you supply magazines?
Yeah. Next question.
You're numbing yourself. I think that's a little counterproductive.
But that's a legit question. No, I don't think so. Right? Because you do everything, right? No, I'm not. The people do everything, right? I mean, that's what you said, right? Right?
I mean, they take all the hair off, right? They know.
Well, they don't
absolutely.
take but they don't just take the hair off. They take the hair off everything.
I understand that. That's what I'm trying to say, but they don't.
They
do what
talking
you do.
about
She
members?
tells me
No,
the gel
I don't. I'm not taking the hair
No,
off.
neither am I. But the person who's going in there
Right.
takes the gel into the bathroom, takes it home. I don't know. I'm trying to figure this out.
No, you can't.
And they take the hair off, and when you go in there,
Right.
they're hairless. Am I correct?
Why don't I just shave this?
Because is there any advantage of shaving as compared to waxing on in that area?
Well, first of all, I mean, do you really want to cut your balls with a razor?
I've done that.
Oh my
Well,
God!
Jimmy. No, I don't.
And it hurts.
I'm just saying. I mean.
Stubble.
There's razor burn, which you definitely don't want down there.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's
Also, if you're shaving, your hair's going to grow back in a couple days. With waxing, you're not going to cut yourself, and you're going to be hair-free for about 3 weeks.
Oh, okay.
So I should get this every 3 weeks?
Yeah, so
Well, you don't have to get it every 3 weeks, right? Is that how often should you get this treatment?
So most people come in every 4 to 6 weeks, depending on how quickly their hair grows back.
Hold on. So if they come in every 4 to 6 weeks, doesn't the hair over a period of time get thinner or something like that?
Don't the skin
Absolutely.
get fucking
It gets
rubbery?
thinner and a lot easier to come out. So your wax gets quicker and less painful.
Which means your skin's getting rubbery.
No,
The more you do it, the longer it lasts.
Yeah, and I'm looking at your menu, and I just noticed it does say nose.
A menu?
Well, she has a menu in her salon of
cleans
all
the
different
pores.
types of things that they do, and so basically that's I'm looking at
Tell
that.
her
as
I
we're
need
talking.
the nose too. I got a lot of pores that are full
But
of
I
fucking
think the
shit.
nose, Jimmy, to be honest with you, I think to do your nose especially, I think will be kind of like gross, kind of. Do you know what I'm saying? I mean, they're not
it's not hair.
do it in a
It's
fucking,
pores.
some kind of, like
Basically
suit,
oils.
like a moon suit or something like that.
Hey, look
Come
at
in and get your nose waxed and see how painless it is.
Jimmy's will look like a paintbrush. When
Yeah, I don't know if I could do that though. I mean, could you, Coach?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know if I could do that. I mean,
That's Matt if Matt could do it. He's conservative.
what about women? Are women easier to do?
They're less hairy.
No,
Obviously, they're easy.
Different anatomy, so you're starting at different points and moving in different directions, but it's pretty much all the same.
They're made for tape. We're not.
No, but
Women
I
have
mean, what
crybabies
type
that are
of men
men
do
are
that?
lying.
Like professional guys, not like construction guys, like professional
Sexually
people, right?
active
Oh, everyone.
guys. Swingers.
Every single kind of person. We've had
What is it,
clients
swingers?
from...
Yeah, I'm sorry. Jimmy
Well,
says,
Yeah,
don't
when
know.
you're performing in
They
public.
could be, I guess. I
Yeah.
definitely don't ask them.
No, I know. It's something that you. No, I mean, because Jimmy's a swinger,
Gang,
right?
gang,
He says-
trains.
you
Whatever
know,
you
they
want
don't
to
do
call
all
it.
swings. See what's happening, right? You're talking to me and the coach only, but everybody's chiming into our ears when you're talking because they
Oh,
can hear you,
gotcha.
and it's they're kind of like aggravating. Especially Jimmy.
I'd have to get drunk. There's no way I could do it sober.
I think you could. I mean,
I don't think I could stand there with the girl waxing all over my junk.
That's
going
to be worse than a tattoo, Joe.
Well, I mean,
I'd rather go get a tattoo.
Well, I don't know about tattoo. I mean, is it? It's not that painful, right? I mean, is it?
No, but when I get done, I can't tell everybody
I
about it.
really
Women
isn't.
crybabies, because I waxed my husband's eyebrows and he cried.
They're fairly quick. And like I said, you're having conversation the whole time, so your mind's kind of kept off of what's happening.
Wait a minute. Kimberly, you wax your husband?
His eyebrows and he cried like a little girl.
But do you think you should be saying that on the air?
It's true though. He had a pores growing.
Oh, God. One thing about her, she's like, she tells you like that's the way it is. Well, actually, Kimberly, she's actually in Oklahoma, so she's too far from to come and see you. But I mean, I would like to, and can you do designs and things like that? Designs?
Yep, definitely around Valentine's Day, we get a lot of requests for little hearts and arrows and whatnot.
No shit, really? I just thought that up.
Can you wax a freaking microphone in the back of Jimmy?
Yep.
Are you serious? Can you put like JOEROXX in my junk? I mean, that would be fucking awesome. No, really. I take a picture and put it on Facebook.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, what do you think about that, Jimmy? Jimmy,
What's that?
wait.
I'm listening to Trump.
They put they could put identification on your package area. Like you put like Jimmy,
What,
stuff
like a GPS?
No, like you can like they can carve it into your hair and stuff like that.
Oh, they mean like a symbol or something?
Like an advertisement, pretty much.
Yeah, they could put a tongue there.
Or a bong.
Yeah, or a bong. Exactly.
Can they make smoke come out of my dick?
they're quite good.
This is a professional place, Jimmy. This is not one of those places up in Lawrence, okay, that you typically...
All right, well, see if she can make my dick like a rolled joint.
Yes, let's keep that in mind.
Yeah, no, I know.
This is not a Craigslist
No, I know
ad.
that. I know that. This is a very nice place. And you guys, I mean, I know you can't see it, Mariana, but in back of me is Waxing the City. There's a picture behind the coach. Coach, if you want to turn around.
Tell her I'm very loud, Joe. I might fucking scare her.
No, you won't scare her. Waxing the City. Waxing the City right now is an image behind the coach, so they can see it on Ustream TV right now. Mariana, you don't really know that, but because we're actually live stream video. But yeah. I mean, she's Mariana's. One thing I wanted to ask you though, she has this gluten-free ball stuff that will make your balls dry.
Oh, our no sweat defense.
Yeah, exactly. Can you tell us a little bit about that, please?
Yeah, it's an awesome product. It's by a brand called Anthony Brands, and it's a cream that you apply to your nether region to keep it nice and dry, cool, smelling good, and stop it from chafing, which is super important when you're hairless, especially.
Is that cool?
Yes.
And it's gluten-free. It's made out of tapioca. No, I read the package.
Yeah, it's a tapioca starch, and it works great, and it smells like fresh laundry. And also women use it as well.
They do?
They do.
Why would they use that, though?
Well, women will use it, same reasons, chafing, like if they're runners or anything like that, you can put it like on your inner thighs.
Wow,
so,
I didn't know that. That's interesting. If you go to the salon, right, and you get one of the treatments, there's a percentage that Mariana will give you off, and then if you mention JOEROXX, she'll give you one of these little packages of cream for your balls, right? And
Get out of town.
Yeah, no shit.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, all of our new clients
what time you open in the morning?
can get 50% off their first service at Waxing the City in Boston. And if they mention JOEROXX, we'll give them a sample of the No Sweat Defense.
There you go.
What time you open in the morning?
There you go. I mean, there you go. That's all I gotta say, Jimmy.
We're open Monday through Friday.
Yeah.
9 a.m. to 8 p.m. and then Saturdays and Sundays 10 a.m. to 6 p.m.
It's a beautiful salon. It's very, very clean.
Very good.
It's an awesome place.
Would you say it's not then?
It's an Alsatian. It's a beautiful place. You should go there definitely, right? Because
you all should come down.
Yep.
And get your noses waxed, and then see what else you're comfortable with.
Yeah, I'm not comfortable with my nose. I think I think I'd like to do something else. Maybe. I mean, I just don't.
I have no hair in my nose. I got pores full of oil.
30% of our business is men. So
no shit, really?
Men come in. Absolutely.
Now, are these all licensed technicians and stuff like that? I mean, they're all like estheticians. Or
yes,
something?
Everyone is a licensed esthetician in the state of Massachusetts. Everyone has at least a year experience that's working at my salon.
Mm-hmm.
Most of the girls have 3 or more years experience. We do have one of the girls is trained specifically to do the male Brazilian waxing.
I think we're going to go for that.
She's been doing it for over 6 years now.
Yeah. And
honestly, it's a great service.
Yeah, I know it is.
Everyone that has it done absolutely loves it. And there's no certain, type of male that comes in to do that service. We get literally everyone, every single walk of life, you know.
No, that's a fantastic. I'm gonna have to check that out. You know, I mean, yeah, and I think you should. And I don't really give my stamp of approval that easy, but this place is really top notch.
Well, it's got to be for you to say it.
No, I'm serious. You know, I mean, you know, I just don't say stuff like that. But you know, I want to thank you for you know, taking our call and stuff like that, and telling us a little bit about Waxing the City at 108 Beverly Street in Boston. We really appreciate that, and you'll be able to check that out on the Night Talk feed as well as our Twitter. And Mariana, thank you so much for chatting with us. We really appreciate that. We appreciate it.
Absolutely. Thank you guys so much. I hope to see y'all soon.
Yeah,
nice meeting you.
Yeah, well, I'll get the coach down there. I think we'll need a Sawzall for him, though.
We'll figure it out.
No,
before you know it.
No, I'm just kidding.
You'll need a chainsaw.
You take care. Thank you so much again, Mariana. I appreciate that.
Thanks. Bye-bye.
All right now. Bye. So that was Mariana Clark, and from Waxing the City, and he has
time for commercial, Joe.
I'm sorry.
Time for a commercial.
Okay, let me just finish this, Jimmy. Can I just finish it? Waxing the City in Boston at 108 Beverly Street, Boston, Mass. A beautiful salon, and you know, as you can see from Coach, back
right behind me.
Yeah, it's top notch, and I don't give that out too often. So check them out at waxingthecity.com. Okay, not / North Station. Now we're going to go to a couple commercials, and we'll be right back after these commercials. And then we can bring in.
No, you won't, because we're going straight to Ear.
Oh, okay. So we're going straight towards Ear and her special guest this week, who is
Sampson.
Yes, Sampson from designer Sampson. Well, it's actually his. He's a designer. He's a great designer, actually from Los Angeles, from Sampson and Delilah, and I believe that he's the Sampson of the Sampson and Delilah. Is that right, Jimmy?
No idea. I didn't listen to it.
Well, I mean, there you go.
I didn't have time to listen to it.
Anyway, we'll both find out when we listen to them. You know, when we listen to them. Okay.
We'll find out together.
All right. So we'll be back after these messages. Okay.
Okay, Joe. So you're gonna.
Are you hangry? Know the signs. Uncontrollable yelling.
Why aren't you egg rolls?
Hallucination.
Sushi.
Pants discomfort.
I hate you, pants.
Hangry. It can happen to anyone. Fortunately, there's E24, the app that tells hunger to shut up.
Egg rolls. Thanks, Snoop.
E24. In my medical opinion, it's the best way to order food online, baby.
Hey, Dan. How's the day going so far?
My day couldn't be better. You pull up less than 3 minutes after I open my Lyft app, and how do you greet me? With a kind hello? Just delightful.
Great. Care for a cookie?
A cookie? A chocolate chip cookie? You know, I'd love one.
Sure.
Hey, let me ask you something. How did you know I love this song?
I mean, come on, it's the Cold War, kids. Everybody loves them.
Whoa! Who taught this guy how to merge? That was a fantastic merge!
Couldn't agree more.
That's it? That's all this costs? What's this thing running on? Smiles and high fives? You son of a Mike, I love you!
Thanks. Have a great day.
Lyft. Driving you happy. Just download and go.
Hi everyone, thanks again for joining me this week on Goodnight Hollywood. I'm your host Ia for all your fashion, music, and gossip on Night Talk with JOEROXX, 10 p.m. Eastern, exclusively on Armed Radio Global and the TuneIn Satellite Network. You can find me on Instagram, Facebook, SoundCloud, Reverb Nation, Snapchat, Vine, pretty much wherever social media outlets are. You can find me at Everything Iya, and that's Everything Iya, spelled E-Y-A. Okay, everyone, so this month, the month of July, I'm having a huge fundraiser for my extended cousin Isaac. He's 9 years old, and 2 years ago in 2014, he was diagnosed with alopecia. And if you don't know what alopecia is, it's an autoimmune disease which makes your hair fall out and it doesn't grow back, ever. So he lives in Hawaii, and he has to travel to California to USC Hospital to meet with his doctors, and it's very expensive and a lot of work, and the poor little guy is under a lot of stress. So with my business, Rodan & Fields, I'm donating 100% of my proceeds to him. All month long. All the details are in the commercial that's coming up next, and everything is 60-day money back, so you have 2 months to try everything risk-free. We are number 2 premium skincare company in the U.S. We're also in Canada and launching in Australia. We're number 1 for acne and anti-aging and the fastest growing brand in the U.S. And my personal story is I've had acne my whole life, adult acne, teen acne, and it hasn't been until I started using Unblemish that I can actually go out in public and feel comfortable about my skin. I'm no longer wearing cover-up. I just put on my eyebrows, I put on my mascara, I put on my SPF, and I'm good to go. Yesterday I was actually on set, and for the first time ever, I didn't wear cover-up to work. I don't wear makeup at home. I don't like it. I just like to have a clean face. But going to work, I always put my cover up on and full face of makeup. So yesterday, I just went with my eyebrows, my mascara, and my SPF. And for the first time ever, makeup approved me with no cover up. This has never happened in my life. Even with cover up, even with a full face of makeup, makeup has always pulled me into the trailer and done touch-ups because I had blemishes. So I'm really excited about my new skin. So many people's lives, skins have changed because of this, and it's such a great, amazing product. Try it out, risk-free, 2 months. Even if you use the whole thing, send it back if you don't like it, and you get a full refund. Like I said, 100% of proceeds go to Isaac. We're going to take a quick break. I'm going to have the commercial with all the Rodan & Fields information and how you can contact me. And when we come back, we have an amazing inspirational interview with Jenkins, who's a photographer, cinematographer, director, just an amazing guy and an amazing story. Hey everyone, as you all know, summer is now here and everyone wants sexy summer skin. I'm partnered with Rodan & Fields, the number 2 premium skincare company in the U.S. We have some fun treats for you guys. Check out my website at www.ewinters.myrandf.com. But wait, there's more. Join as a preferred customer to get 10% off and free shipping for all these amazing products that I'm currently obsessing over. Or email me for a free mini facial or free consultation at ewintersrf@gmail.com to get your sexy summer glow. We're back with fashion designer Sampson Hill with Sampson and Delilah. How's it going, Sampson?
It's going pretty good. It's hot. It is hot today. I am ready for it to be winter again. Not just for design reasons, for weather reasons.
It's hot, and I'm drinking a coffee.
Yeah, I can see that.
A warm coffee.
Thank you for the cold water, by the way.
Oh, you're welcome.
Fantastic.
Yeah, of course. You know, LA's hot today. We're going through a heat wave.
It is. But we got the beach. We got water.
Yeah.
We got surfing.
Do you play Pokemon Go?
No. Why, is there like Pokemon Go going on down by the beach, or?
From what I know, because I'm not like a big Pokemon Go person, but I do play Pokemon Go. The Pokemon kind of stay in the area, so like the water Pokemon are by the beach.
Oh, okay.
The grass Pokemon are like at the
parks. So if you want to get a Squirtle, go down to the beach.
Yeah, I don't have any water Pokemon.
I just want to go back to the beach. I haven't been to the beach all summer long, which is unusual for me. Usually I'm like spending as much time as I can outside the city, even though I'm a total city boy.
Yeah.
It's just, I love being in the water and I love being in the mountains.
Yeah.
But I've just been busy this season, which is a good problem to have, so.
It's a very good problem to have, especially out here in LA when it's not always like that.
Not everyone's always busy. Yeah,
not everyone's always busy, so you're very fortunate.
Yeah.
So tell me a little bit about your line. We did the EOCHI fashion shoot a while back.
And that's gonna. Can we talk about what's happening?
Yes, let's talk about that.
Yeah. So the shoot, we're supposed to be in a magazine, and I'm looking forward to seeing that. It'll be the first time anything I've designed that I know of has been in a magazine. I know I've handed stuff off to stylists before, and I don't know what came of it, so I can't say for sure if it's the first time I've been in a magazine. But I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to seeing how those turned out, because I haven't even seen the photos yet.
I haven't either.
I just have the one photo from the viewfinder from Michael's camera.
Oh, I don't even have
the
that.
only photo I've seen.
I have the Snapchats, the behind-the-scene photos.
Yeah.
I have like a little video of us because you styled and designed everything.
Yeah. So we did the shoot. The shoot was with the product I had made for our first runway show, for Delilah and I's first runway show together, which was a lot of fun. And then I wasn't sure when I was coming into the shoot. I wasn't sure if there was going to be a stylist on staff, because when people shoot with my product, I like to be there, because sometimes my product's a little bit different than other products when it comes to like putting it on and taking it off. So I like to assist the stylists.
I would not be able to figure that out without you. So when Mochi was like, "Oh, should I bring Sampson?" I'm like, "Yes, you should." Yeah. If he's willing to come, bring him. The more, the better.
Yeah, but I was really happy when I got there that it was that we just kind of had fun. We played around with what the jewelry you had brought, and then all that stuff, and we got
the helmet.
The helmet.
Oh, that was epic. I hope
awesome.
I hope, because even Mochi doesn't know which photos got used. And I don't even think the photographer knows which
ones are going to be published,
because he said like a bunch. So it's going to be a nice surprise. But I hope some of the helmet ones made it, or the leash photos.
Yeah, the leash photos. God, it's so okay. So like the whole thing, like Delilah and I should say really quickly, Delilah's an old friend of mine. I've known her since I was like 13, 14. She moved in next door to me when we were in high school. So we've known each other for a long time. I moved away to Seattle, and our friendship, we just kind of like didn't really chat for a bit. When I moved back, it was like we both realized we were both doing fashion. She's had a vintage store ever since she was 15. It was just like, we're going to do this line, like we're going to do this together, and it's going to be awesome because our names kind of work for it.
I love it, Sampson and Delilah. Right. I love it, yeah.
But then it turns out we also make a fantastic team. She balances me in a lot of ways. She's way more business-minded and like sort of technically minded than I am, and I'm much more sort of creative. I'm also technically minded when it comes to like design, technical minded, but when it comes to like business stuff, I'm definitely like at a loss, and she is just amazing at that. But yeah, so we kind of have like a general idea, and we have a very sort of like specific thing we want to be, sort of a specific aesthetic that we want to be hitting. And it's sometimes difficult because when you're making harnesses, it's really easy as a designer to just go like a little S&M with it and get a little kinky with it, and it's like that's not exactly what we want to be doing. But
are these sex harnesses?
They're not. No.
Okay.
I mean, you could use them for them, I guess, but that's not what they're made for.
Okay.
No, they're
I
totally
just had to
fashion
ask
pieces.
since you went there.
Yeah, no, but that's the reason I brought it. Everyone goes there. Everyone's always like saying like, oh, it's so kinky, it's so this, and it's like.
But now it's also high fashion.
Yeah, it is. But it's like, so when we did the shoots, the shots with the leash, like even when I was making that leash, I'm like, oh my god, I can't believe I'm doing this. But it's just, it was cool, it was fun, and yeah, I think the photos turned out great. I'm looking forward to seeing those.
Me too.
So
I'm so excited. Shout out to the photographer Michael Majors and our mutual friend and the other half of EOCHI, my friend Mochi, or Michelle O'Shea,
yes.
Which sounds so weird coming out of my mouth, so I'm going to let you say it.
Michelle O'Shea?
There
Why
you
does
go.
it sound weird coming out of your mouth?
Because I never call her
you
Michelle.
Call her Mochi.
Yeah, I always call her Mochi.
Yeah.
When we met, there was two Michelles, and I'm like, I can't call both of you Michelle.
Right, because it's confusing.
Yeah.
That's the one good thing about my name. I never get confused with somebody else.
Mine too.
Yeah. Fantastic. It's great.
How many other Ias have you met?
None.
There you go.
I've met a few Mias.
Yep, Mia's,
Leah's.
Yeah.
But never.
There's a Sia.
There is a Sia.
Yep.
But that's another one-off.
Yep.
I only know of one Sia.
I just know the singer Sia.
Yeah.
But yeah,
And then should we say the name of the magazine too?
We can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Supermodel magazine?
Yeah, shout out to Supermodel magazine. I'm not sure which issue it's gonna be
I'm
in.
looking forward to it though.
I am too.
Yeah, it's just gonna be cool to see something that like I've done when it comes to visuals, like printed and out in that way. I've done audio stuff before in my past, and before we started recording, we were talking about like I'd studied radio in college, and so like I've heard things I've done like on the radio and like things like that, but I've never seen something I've made like out there. And I'm super excited to see it in a magazine, and
then it's forever.
Yeah, it is forever. So I'm very grateful that I'm proud of this particular collection.
When you get your Sampson and Delilah store, you'll put all your magazines with all your collections out on the table.
It'll be like under a glass table. So like that one will be the first one to be framed on a wall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, high five to that.
Yeah, dude. For sure.
And that's the first shoot we worked on. So
yeah, we've been talking about working together for a while.
We have, and that's the first EOG shoot that's getting published together.
Oh, is it?
Yes.
Awesome.
Yeah, because we've both been individually published, but never as our brand together.
Okay.
Yeah.
I feel you. Well, that's awesome.
First time working with that photographer.
He's great. Oh my
god.
Yeah.
I walked in a little nervous.
Me too. I'll be honest, because we were like way out in the middle of nowhere, and
way out in the middle of nowhere.
I was like, "Where are you taking me, Michelle? Like, where are we going?"
I got lost.
Yeah, you did. We had to run outside and find you.
Yes.
It was fantastic. But no, it was a fantastic shoot, and he is so good. And then the makeup was great, and we got to experiment with that, which was fun.
Which you also styled. Like you had your
the last
creative
look,
vision.
Yeah, which I hope that they chose some of those because those turned out really well.
Yeah.
So that was fun.
Yeah.
We should do it again soon.
We should.
I need to make more stuff.
Let's do it. Yeah. I don't know how much stuff you have.
Yeah, no, it's right now we're at a stage where it's like all of May was making stuff and getting ready for the runway show.
Which runway did you do?
So we did a show. It was actually not really a fashion show. This is the first year they've had a fashion component. It's a dance show called Flexcellence. It started, I don't know, like 14 years ago, something like that. Maybe this was the 14th year. It was 13 years. Anyways, by this guy named Flexcellence. He's a fantastic choreographer. He's worked with Beyonce and everything. And one of my close friends, it's his like very close friend. And so I went last year. I met him. I hung out with all of them. And then this year was the first year they had a fashion component. And so they built the runway out in the middle of Ohm nightclub, which was a pretty cool place to see a fashion show. It was definitely a different sort of crowd, you know, because typically on a fashion show everyone's sitting down, everyone's pretty sedate. No one's like really yelling or screaming. And like we had our opening model go out, this guy named Air, and or Aries, and he went out and he was just wearing harnesses and black jeans and nothing else, and he's a very attractive man. So like he got to the end of the stage and like it was dead quiet, and then some girl was just like, yes! And it's like the entire crowd started like hooting and hollering, and it was just like such a different environment and such a different vibe. But it was a lot of fun, and it was great, and it was just a good time. I really hope I'm a part of it next year. Oh, and that was the other thing. I got to show with one of my friends. I was the second to last show. He was the last designer to show. And his name is Michael No. He's a fantastic designer as well. And
NGO?
Yeah, NGO.
Oh, I know him.
Do you?
Yeah, I messaged him to do an interview too, so I just have to get back to him. He sent me his email.
He's great.
Put in a good word for me.
I will. I will. No, he's fantastic. And I need to call him too because I need to get some advice from him about.
He was in LA Fashion Week last September.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But was it September or was it last year January?
No, it was the September one because both me and Mochi got booked for a show, and then they switched it up.
Okay.
And then we did it. I think it was Style. It was either Style or Art Hearts.
It was Art Heart Fashion. I remember it was Art Heart Fashion, yeah. And I was there. I went to go watch it. And yeah, it was the first time I'd seen Michelle walk, and that was kind of fun.
Yeah.
That was really cool.
Yeah, she does a lot more runways than I do.
Yeah. She's good at it.
She's really good. Yeah, we did our first our first runway. But she got into runway because she saw that I was doing runway, and she knew the mutual Michelle.
Right.
So she messaged me and was like, how do I get in and do this? And I'm like, this was a lower end runway. I'm like, I don't really want to do it. Like, yeah. I don't suggest doing it. She's like, no, I really want to do it.
I like it and do this. Don't.
Yes, exactly. So she did, and then she did like all the rehearsals and stuff, and then it was like 1 week before the show, and they messaged me because I did it the year before, and they wanted me to do it. So I messaged her, and I was like, if you want me to do the runway with you, I'll do it just for you.
Yeah.
And she did. And then since then, you know, I took her to the LA Fashion Week casting, and she blew up from there. So, you know, we've pretty much, I've done a couple runways before, but we've pretty much been doing all the runways together, so that's cool too.
That's awesome. Yeah.
Yeah.
I look forward to working with you guys again, because that shoot was fun, and you guys have a really good dynamic as well.
Yeah.
So that's.
Oh,
yeah.
thank you.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't wait to do another runway show. That's my thing. I just can't wait. Like, I just really want to do another runway show. I want to.
Are you gonna do art hearts? Are you gonna do style?
I'm not sure yet, because it's sort of more like, what do we really want to do? What's really realistic for us right now?
Mm-hmm.
You know, runway shows cost money. We need to sort of build a bit more capital right now, and we've got a lot of things in the works that'll probably like be great for us. And sometimes those great things actually kind of become a bit of like a roadblock, because like right now I actually don't have my collection. It's out with several different people.
Oh.
Yeah, so Delilah and I are like, we're planning on doing product shoots in a few weeks, and it's like we need to get everything back to take all the product shots, to get the website like nice and polished and everything, and it's like, so it's like on one hand everything's great and everything's awesome because it's getting out there and everyone's seeing, but on the other hand it's like, I need the samples back. I need it all back so I can take the photos, and you guys can have it again. Like, I don't care. Like I don't care how long the stylists keep it for. Like, they can do whatever they want. We just need it back for like a couple days.
Yeah.
And so I actually have to, like, after this, I'm gonna go make a bunch of phone calls. So
let's get it done, because after this interview airs, people might want their harnesses.
Yeah, I know. Thankfully, we have a few shots up right now of a few things. The photos aren't amazing, but they'll do. And people can sort of see and get an idea. And then as magazines come out and as things come out with the shoots or with the photos and the product, people will be able to see what it really looks like.
You'll probably put some of the magazine photos on your website too.
Probably, yeah. We'll probably end up building like a media page
on
the website. That's more of again, I mean, that's a Delilah question.
Delilah.
She's so smart.
Where is Delilah?
She is in. She lives down south. Not entirely sure which neighborhood she lives in, but she's. I mean, we both grew up in South Pasadena.
Okay.
And that's where we grew up together. And so her store that she runs is in South Pas, and she is there all the time. So yeah.
That's awesome. So Sampson and Delilah does have a store.
No, she has her own separate vintage store.
Oh, okay.
But we do have. Well, we had some product there. It's actually all sold out. So more. Again,
high five.
Yeah, right.
There you go.
Good problems to have.
Good problems to have. Yeah. And you do both male and female harnesses, correct?
I do. I do both men's and women's harnesses. The eventual goal is to sort of move away from doing harnesses and do more clothing. I actually started making harnesses because my sewing machine broke. So I mean, it was definitely like something that was just not even planned. I have a lot of
happy little accidents.
Yeah, I have a lot of sort of experience when it comes to working with leather. When I started learning how to sew, I'm self-taught. I should probably mention. I didn't go to school. I've like completely learned from like other people and from YouTube. So my education when it comes to design is very unorthodox. But when I was starting, I was living in Seattle, and there was this guy by the name of Armand Poole, who was a artisan leather worker up there. Now he lives down here, and he's a project manager for another company. So he doesn't do anything on his own anymore. But I was his apprentice for like a year and a half up there, and then even for a little bit down here before he started his new position. So most of my sort of like formal training and education is actually with leather. So when my sewing machine broke, it was kind of like, well, I'm just going to fall back on what I know, because if I don't make something, I'm going to go crazy. So I did that, got the sewing machine fixed, so now I've got a working sewing machine, but everyone really grabbed on to the harnesses, everyone really grabbed on to the suspenders I was making, and the chokers, and it was just like, well, people like it, it's cool, it's fun to do, I'm going to keep doing it. But it isn't my ultimate goal. My ultimate goal is to have a full clothing, accessories, and shoe line and everything. Oh, I make shoes too. I don't know if I mentioned that.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, actually, I brought one to show you.
Oh yeah. Let me see.
It's a in progress one. Here, I must have pulled it on my bag. But this is I don't even really know what to call it. It's kind of like an Oxford, but it's probably not incredibly thrilling for people listening, but.
Oh, that's really cool.
Yeah, so it's,
whoa!
For those who can't see it, it's a white shoe with sort of red.
We'll take a photo.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
Because we'll definitely put this out.
Yeah, it's in progress. But yeah, it's fun. I'm learning a lot. This is actually only the second pair I've ever made.
Oh my goodness, do you wear these?
Well, this is not my size.
Oh. What size is this?
This is a woman's 7.5.
Oh, okay. I could wear this.
Yeah. Probably end up giving them to Delilah.
Yeah.
But yeah, the first pair I ever made, I'm wearing right now.
Oh, sweet. We'll take a photo of those too.
Yeah, and there's photos of these both up on my Instagram.
Yeah. Oh, sweet. That's really nice. This is heavy.
Yeah. So yeah, the inside, the thing on the inside is called the last.
Mm-hmm.
Those things are heavy, man. Those things are dense, and those things they're not joking around.
No, and it's really tight too. Like it really fills out like the form of the shoe.
Yeah. Well, yeah. So the way you do it, and people who see the photo, you'll be able to understand it when you see it. But the white part and the red part is put on top, and then I turn it upside down and I pull it and I nail it into the bottom until it's super tight. And then I stitch it to the insole, which it's called a Goodyear welt stitch or an insole stitch, but that's like the proper Italian way of making shoes. Very, very time consuming because it has to be done by hand. So nothing on this shoe is going to be done by machine. Everything's done by hand.
Wow.
It's very time consuming.
That's crazy. You're like Geppetto.
Yeah. yeah, no, absolutely. It's funny because there's a lot of guys out there who make shoes, and a lot of them make clothes too. And people will call them designers, and they hate it. They absolutely hate it. They're like,
what do they call themselves?
Cobblers.
Oh, okay.
They're like, no, I'm a cobbler. I'm not a designer. And it's like some sort of like point of pride. For me, I'm like, no, I'm a designer. I'm a designer who happens to make shoes too. Like, I want to have a full line, and I like to be able to know how to do all the things.
Yeah.
Because I'm a nerd.
And do you want to hand make each piece of your items?
Hell no.
Okay.
It's so time consuming. I mean, I did. For a long time, I was like, I'm going to be involved, at least with the first sample. I'm going to be the one who makes it like step A to Z, right? I'm going to be there forever.
Nope.
No, because I don't need to be.
Yeah.
I mean, right now I am, obviously, because it's just Delilah and I. We do have outside help, and we have some very lovely people who've been there to help us, both for the show and other areas. But as soon as we can have like a manufacturing team and stuff like that, absolutely, dude. Like, I don't want to be doing this stuff all by myself. I want to design. I want to come up with new ideas. It's like while I've been making this shoe, I've had like 10 other good ideas. I've had like 1,000 ideas, but 990 of them are crap. But 10 of them are really good. And it's like if I could go make those 10 right now and just like make the sketch and make the initial pattern and then let somebody else make it, that would be fantastic. That would be my dream. Just to be the ability to like make all of these ideas that I love so much actually be real.
Yeah, that's awesome. How long does it take for you to make a piece? I know the shoes probably take a little bit longer,
The
but
shoes take a lot longer. Yeah. So the harnesses, it depends on the harness. A simple harness, if I'm making it from a preset pattern that I've already done, I mean, it probably take like 15 minutes. Some of them.
Oh wow.
Yeah. If it's a simple one, if it's a more involved one, and if it's a more involved one, the pattern isn't like completely done from the beginning. It's going to be quite a bit longer, maybe like 2 hours. But harnesses in general aren't too difficult. But it also depends on on finishing details. Like, so a lot of times I won't back the leather. I'll leave the leather just like the flesh side, because people don't really care. They're wearing it on the outside of their clothes as long as it isn't shedding on them. They're not worried about it. A lot of times I won't treat the edges of the leather because, again, people don't really care, and in my opinion, it actually looks better a lot of the time. But sometimes I will back the leather and treat the edges, and those take quite a bit longer because I have to block up all the leather, then I have to cut all the leather pieces, paint the edges, and then make the piece.
Yeah.
So it depends on sort of what the final finish is going to be with the piece rather than the actual sort of shape.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's really cool. I had no idea. But even when I went to fashion school, I never worked with leather. We always worked with fabrics. But right before we get going, please tell us where we could find you on Instagram, Twitter, all those good stuff.
So the Sampson and Delilah Instagram is Sampson.Delilah, Sampson.Delilah. Our website is SampsonDelilah.com. My personal Instagram is Sampson R. Hill. Delilah's vintage store is Hotbox Vintage, just like that on Instagram. We don't have Twitter yet, so just Instagram.
That's cool. I didn't have Twitter for a long time.
Yeah.
I just learned how to do Twitter this year, so.
Just Instagram. I like Instagram. Twitter, I don't know. I'm more visual.
Yeah, me too. Awesome. Well, thank you so much for coming on the show. I
Absolutely.
really appreciated
Anytime.
it.
Yeah,
and we're gonna get these. We're gonna get these videos up. We're gonna get these photos up.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, well, it's right here.
Okay.
Awesome.
Don't forget to follow me on any and all social media outlets. You can find me at Everything Iya, and that's Everything EYA. I just want to say a special thank you to JOEROXX for giving me this opportunity to talk to you guys every Thursday night. You can catch me here every Thursday, 10 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Pacific on Goodnight Hollywood. I'm your host, Iya, for all your fashion, music, and entertainment gossip on Night Talk with JOEROXX, exclusively on Armed Radio Global, the TuneIn Satellite Network. From everyone here in Hollywood, good night.
Welcome back to Night Talk with JOEROXX.
Hey, everybody. Thank you. And that was Iya. And our special guest, designer Sampson from Sampson and Delilah in Los Angeles, California. I want to say thank you to everybody tonight, specifically H-Town Girls, Knocking the Boots, and also HotSauceVault.com, Louis King Hot Sauce. Yeah, can we say something about that?
Yeah. Waxing City.
Yeah. Yeah, waxing. Yeah, I was going to get to that. Joyce's Hair Salon at 132 Ferry Street in Everett, and I want to thank Mariana Clark for coming on to Waxing the City. And
she answered a lot of questions for us.
Yeah, she answered a lot of questions, and we appreciate that.
A lot more about the waxing.
And I really don't think I would send Jimmy down to her salon, to be honest with you. Yeah, I wouldn't. No, I wouldn't do that. Thank you to Kimberly Murray, and also Cindy Hobbs came in. She came in also. Matt Hazley, Jimmy. What the fuck is so funny, Mickey Mouse? Okay, what's so funny?
Your face.
Really? Is my face funny? Okay.
Your face is funny.
Yeah, I know.
I don't think I like your tone.
That's all right. Whatever. And the coach and myself, thank you, everybody. And we'll see you next week on Night Talk and with Ian Hollywood. We're running 2 hours next week. He is running the Southern California.
Quickly, you already started.
What, dickhead? What?
Powder talking.
You already started signing off, and now you started going into a diatribe. Are you going to sign off or not?
Yay, Team Powder!
I got 19 seconds for you to sign off.
Say good night. Good night, Kimberly. Good night, ladies.
Good night, everybody. Good night, John Boy.
Have a great weekend.
Well, we can still stay here. You got people you said you wanted to thank.
Okay.
Good night, ladies. We started.
I want. Okay. So I
don't know where we left off.
Yeah.
We started.
I don't know where I left off either. I mean, I have to say.
You didn't start.
Didn't start what?
I didn't hear you say thank you to anybody.
He was thanking everybody. I heard him.
All right. Anyway, if I miss anybody, I apologize for that. But I do want to say thank you to Mariana Clark from Waxing the City, HotSauceVault.com, Louis, and Joyce's Hair Salon, 132 Ferry Street.
Yay, Joy!
Yeah. And H-Town girls knocking the boots. We'll see you next time.
The choice.
Yeah, the choice is the choice. Exactly. And we'll see you all next week. If you see something, say something. Good night, everybody.
Good night.
A lot of people like wearing white.